Greetings, my dear audience. I am your mobile archivist, Unit J03. Join me as we explore tales, stories, and lores of lesser-known sources. Today we are going to experience the story of Ethereal Mindset. Genre, Warhammer 40,000. Source, Warhammer Wiki. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. The following is a transcript of an interview between Inquisitor Maturin Raleigh and an unnamed female Ethereal. The same Ethereal later dissected by Magos biologist Charles Davis. So, do you have a name? Oh, come now. I know you understand me. My servant Darvis tells me you've been trying to convince him to release you for hours. Your command of our language is very impressive.
What do you want with me?
Simply to learn, my nameless friend.
Forgive my incredulity. Your race has never struck us as interested in learning.
Ha! Mercifully, we aren't all alike. For example, Aun. That's what your caste is called, yes? I should be delighted if you would tell me all that you can about the Tau Var.
The Tau Var. I dare say you think you already know all there is to know.
Nonetheless.
The Aun reclines her head, then straightens. Very well. If I am denied the company of my people, I can at least represent their righteousness. The Tau Var is the one true pathway, where Guelas place your faith in a god that can affect your life not at all. The Tau Var brings every Tau to contentment.
But what is it?
Selflessness, you would call it. The greater good. The knowledge that staring inwards, one finds only solitude, but by staring outwards, by devoting oneself to the race and its quest for perfection, there is harmony and peace.
An ongoing quest. So you admit your empire is not yet perfect?
Of course not. What is? The Tau Var is the path, Guela, not the destination.
And you greyskins all just agree to follow the same path?
Is that so hard to believe? Why should we rail against that which makes more sense? Each Tau is free to choose their destiny. That they all choose the Tau Var is merely testament to its righteousness. It is a unifying ideal.
Unifying? Ah, yes. I've heard that argument before. And what happens when you find someone who doesn't want to be unified, eh? Subjugation?
You missed the point. The greater good is no mere diversion, no empty godhood in which we place our faith. It is a necessity, human. It is the only thing that can save the galaxy from itself. We have a saying, Unity comes to all things in time.
Whether they like it or not. The Tau only spoke silence. Alright, another question. What do you know of Oshova?
The Tau stiffens and gave a long pause. You think yourself cleverer than me, Guela, but I assure you...
Evading the question isn't clever out. Just a sign that I've hit a nerve. I ask you again. What do you know of Oshova? What do you know of Commander Farsight?
The Tau gave nothing but silence once more.
Let me start you off. It's a story I heard from a trader at the edge of the galaxy of the Damocles Gulf. Seems this Oshova was a great hero of yours in the Firecast. Genius at whatever he did, just so long as what he was doing was fighting. Isn't that how it is with you, Tau? Watercast to talk and debate, Aircast to shuttle you around, Earthcast to do the dirty work. Everyone with their niche. No interbreeding, no intermixing. So, Oshova sets off to reclaim some colonies, and naturally, there's an Ethereal in charge. Except the Aun gets killed, and Oshova ends up in command. Suddenly, there's no one reminding him about the bloody Tau Va, and he's a long way from home. So what does he do, Aun? I mean, like you said, the Tau Va is something you choose to follow, yes? Surely Oshova would have carried on with the peace and tranquility crap despite it all. Aun?
Nothing but silence came from the Ethereal.
Aha, except he didn't. He set up on his own. His very own little empire. Without you Ethereals telling him what to do. Without your wretched Tau Va ruining his life. You said it yourself, Al. Why should we rail against that which makes most sense? Well, maybe. It only makes sense whilst you lot are in charge.
And so it ends. I hope you had enjoyed that little session. Thank you for listening in. I've been your mobile archivist, Unit J03. I bid thee farewell, and may you have a wondrous time ahead.